shall we do with a man named Gary? What shall we do with a man named Gary? What shall we do with a man named Gary down at Badger Poker? Way hey, bing bing bong now, bing bing bong. Idaho now, bing bing bong. Look out below now, down at Badger Poker. He's got hairy arms and a sneaky manner. He's got hairy arms and a sneaky manner. He's got hairy arms and a sneaky manner down at Badger Poker. Way hey, Idaho now, bing bing bong. Look out below now, down at Badger Poker. What shall we do with old man Kurt now? What shall we do with old man Kurt now? What shall we do with old man Kurt? Smells like beer and whiskey and gin, boys. Smells like beer and whiskey and gin, boys. Never saw a single hole all day, boys, down at Badger Poker. Way hey, Idaho now, bing bing bong. Look out below now, down at Badger Poker. What shall we do when Steve comes early? What shall we do when Steve comes early? What shall we do when Steve comes early down at Badger Poker? 6:30 sharp with a crusty dollar, never does us wrong, a steady caller down at Badger Poker. Way hey, Idaho now, bing bing bong. Look out below now, down at Badger Poker. What shall we do with Rance the Joker? What shall we do with Rance the Joker? What shall we do with Rance the Joker? Do seven hand and he's grinning wider. Do seven hand and he's grinning wider. Takes the whole damn pot from every rider down at Badger Poker. Way hey, Idaho now, bing bing bong. Look out below now, down at Badger Poker. What shall we do with Fallon drinking? What shall we do with Fallon drinking? What shall we do with Fallon drinking?
Cider by the gallon, never blinking.
Cider by the gallon, never blinking. Takes your dues before you start thinking down at Badger Poker. Way hey, Idaho now, bing bing bong. Look out below now, down at Badger Poker. What shall we do when Debbie's dealing? What shall we do when Debbie's dealing? What shall we do when Debbie's dealing? Chat a while, then shove with steady feeling. Chat a while, then shove with steady feeling. Off to bed before the night stops reeling down at Badger Poker. Way hey, Idaho now, bing bing bong. Look out below now,